Yeah, hello people, I'm back at it again with the guide video. But this time we're doing Stygian Nymph with the new layout of the guide. Hope you guys like it. But enough talking, time to speedrun this so I can go and have paddle my cellar. And I need to do the new battle pass. Stygian Nymph, or SM for short, is a physical quad damager with two different modes that have their own specialty. One being a high AoE burst damager, while the other one is 1v1 fight me punk type of damager, but more on that later though. Keep in mind that I won't read the entire in-game skill page like last time, because let's be real here, nobody gonna remember everything. So I shall only give you the important info that you need, plus writing is a lot of work, and I'm lazy. Her leader passive is team gain crit rate, and if you have 3 different type of battle suit, then the team will gain bonus physical damage, both Cerulean Eagle or Cellular mode, and Velenian ID, which is Velma mode, share the same meter as Zone. Having a full ball allows you to unleash a powerful charge attack depending on which mode you're currently using, but deeper on that later. You can force SN to use her automatic evasion skill by dodging into an enemy, triggering global time fracture for a short period of time and completely fill the charge attack bar. Let's talk about Cellular Morphs first, because that's your default form. Cellular have a total of 5 attack sequence, and the last one being a charge attack animation. Whether if her Cerulean Eagle is maxed or not, if not full, it will not be treated as a charge attack, but rather just a regular attack. If Cerulean Eagle is maxed, Cellular will mark the enemy with Center Burn and resonate with it, dealing massive physical AoE damage. For each kill as Cellular, you will gain half of a Cerulean Eagle bar back. When using ult as Cellular, she will consume all of her Cerulean Eagle and SP, gather and immobilize all nearby enemies, and dealing massive damage based on how much SP you have, and replace all Cinnaburn with Velma. Not only that, Velma also gain attack speed and movement speed, and her Velenian ID will restore twice as fast, allowing you to max out the bar by the 4th attack sequence. She's also Awakened Velma, if you didn't know at this point. Now let's talk about Velma. Velma have a total of 4 attack sequence, last one being a charge attack animation, basically the same as Cellular. If she have a full Velenian ID bar, then she will mark Velma upon hit and will resonate with it, dealing massive physical damage. Just know that Velma deal more damage to enemy shields, therefore making her more of a dealer against 1 or 2 enemies rather than dealing with a hold of enemies. When using ult as Velma, it's the same thing as Cellular, except that she doesn't gather enemy, but deal even more massive damage than Cellular, and you also get a badass cutscene of Cellular being awakened. Cellular also gain Ignore Interrupt, physical damage boost and physical reduction, and her Cerulean ID regen is also double, allowing you to use charge attack right after the 3rd sequence. SNQT is triggered when an enemy is time slow or time fractured or weakened. Wow, that was a mouthful about different SN mode attack. Let's move on to our playstyle. If you haven't been paying attention or skipping straight to this part, let me recap then. Cellular mode is great for multiple enemies on field due to her high AoE attack and the ability to recharge Cerulean Eagle for each kill that she make, allowing her to use charge attack more often. Velma mode is great for bosses or any 1 or 2 enemies on field. You can use Velma the entire time for that high DPS, but just know that she's very vulnerable to multiple enemies. To play her, she simply needs to Unga Bunga no more attack, and once the charge attack meter is full, immediately use the charge attack. Best way to gain charge attack bar quickly is to cancel the last animation of the attack sequence by dodging or trigger her ultimate evasion. Now I won't mention every single build that's possible to put on SN, because there's a load of them, and there are those that I never heard of. But what I can tell you is what her signature weapon is and a cheap alternative that you can slap on SN and go have fun. SN's signature is Patriatron and the stigmata is Alan-Posad. Patriatron does not have a weapon skill, but it boosts SN physical damage and total damage multiplier. For Alan-Posad give SN bonus total damage multiplier and total damage of charge attack, and any following up attack after that it will increase. If SN got attack, ignore that incoming damage and gain Ignore Interrupt for 3 seconds, which have a cooldown of 20 seconds. During cooldown, SN also heal when hitting enemies with a charge attack. SM budget gear is Onyx Iron and Marco Polo set, Onyx Iron give bonus total damage multiplier and physical damage plus 10% HP does he have. Marco Polo set give SM bonus damage when doing combo or charge attack, which have a cooldown on hit. And when combo hit count exceeds 25, SN heal a small amount per 5 seconds. If you're curious about other builds and what alternative weapons that SN could wear, I put a link down below to a self-made doc that you could read for free. Or you can join my Discord and ask me for help. Or anyone else, honestly. Bonus gacha rate if you came and say an awesome fan art of Best Girl Seller, or even better, Viliona. Is she worth it? As of right now, which is version 5.2, she is still considered one of the top physical DPS, yet she is easily outclassed by HOS and BK. Despite all that, I would still highly recommend her. Not because I am a seller sim, no. I'm saying that because she can easily carry you through every content in the game easily, and you can also earn gems in the Elysia realm. Overall, highly recommended, and once you pull for her, remember to give her head pat every day, and put her in the main menu.